All right, today was a very incredible day on many fronts, and I want to go over why that was. I'm just going to come out and say it. Today was the most amount of cash collected we've ever had inside of the business, pretty much by far. It was a combination of a big invoice hitting and then also a weekly payout hitting from our processor that led us to collect $101,000 and then some digits on the back of that as well. I don't know the exact number, it was over $101,000 got collected today inside of the business. So I think that that's a really big accomplishment. It's something that I'm proud of, and felt really good seeing that hit this morning. But there's plenty that is to be done with that is literally pouring it right back into the business. And I don't want to fall into the trap of what I've seen many other young entrepreneurs who start to come into a little bit of money do, which is like upgrade the lifestyle, upgrade the apartment, upgrade the car, upgrade the clothes. I can assure 1000% I will be wearing a shirt like this or similar every day. I will be staying in the same apartment and I will be driving the same car until it breaks down, which honestly might be soon. And then if and when that happens, I will get the next cheapest one that's on the lot nearby. So I fully plan on putting everything back into the business, reinvesting all of it, but nonetheless was really, really cool to see that happen today. And on top of that, right before creating this video, I just watched a video from one of my team members who sent over that she was making a Claude skill for our script writing process to make it faster. And then we had another team member that was putting in just like a ton of work today. Editors are working around the clock, had a great video filming session with one of our clients here in Scottsdale. And it was just overall a really incredible day. And in the meantime, I got to go for a run with my dad during the day. And then we also went out to dinner, which I did pick tonight since I wanted to celebrate the cash collection victory that we had. And I chose Chili's. And we had a cake, a molten cake there. So really, really good day overall. I was up at 5:30 today. The deep work this morning was putting together two separate strategies. One like pivot for the client that we were filming with today. And then the second one was a 6-week strategy for one of the clients that we have virtual, who will actually be here in person pretty soon. So that was productive. Lots and lots of messages today. Lots and lots of messages have been flying this week as it is. I made the mistake too early on in the day of opening up Slack, and it like spikes the cortisol and fragments the attention. So when there's deep work that has to get done, I'm very diligent about like not opening my phone at all. And I didn't open my phone, but I opened Slack and the messages because there's something I learned in a book called Deep Work called attention residue. And when you think about something or you're on a task or you see a message, you leave some attention residue, like you're thinking kind of about that thing even after you're off it. It's like in your subconscious. That's why it's so powerful, like first thing in the morning, getting to work and not seeing anything else. I joke sometimes like nothing else enters my stream of consciousness until the work is done. And that's when I'm the most productive because I'm not thinking about all their stuff. And then you open up the phone and there's like 100 messages that are in there that need to get taken care of and like 100 tasks that are popping up. So for me, the biggest thing I've been thinking about is like signal versus noise, meaning like signal is the stuff that is very important for me to be working on that requires me and it's urgent and it's important. So that'd be the signal. And then the noise are the other seemingly 8,000 notifications that pop up on a day-to-day basis that are all urgent and need attention. But nonetheless, we're up at 5:30 today. Got our workout in, 1.5 mile run with my dad, which was really cool. And then the big thing I've been thinking about today is because I have to make some difficult decisions internally about like team structure and making sure that I'm making the best decisions when it comes to culture on the team and making sure we have the right people around us. And I think I made a couple mistakes in who we had brought on recently. So I've got to adjust accordingly and make sure that everyone's got A chance, but B, making sure that the culture is protected, because we had a team member today that I assigned 60 scripts for the week for her to write, and she thought that it was for today, and she like went and didn't complain at all. Now it's like 9:40 right now, and she had said like, hey, I might not be able to finish all 60 of these tonight. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, this client. I was like, dude, that's due next week. She, oh, but like wasn't complaining. So I think that's a really strong like indicator of the culture that we're building on this team, and I care about it a ton. That being said, anytime that there's blatant opposite nodes of that happen, I am hesitant to lean into things like that. And what I mean by that is like there has to be there's things that might need to change. So the way I'm looking at this is like one of my mentors runs a $600 million company, and there's two things that I noticed today that really just like put things into perspective. One was I told him I made $100,000 in one day, and he was like, "Oh, like that's a cute number, bro." I was like, "Damn, like can't you just like have anything?" Like I think that's pretty cool, like achievement. Like that's more than the average American salary that was collected in one day. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, like that's like literally breakfast for me every single day." I was like, "Oh, okay, very nice." So it like puts things into perspective. Doesn't let you get like complacent or comfortable. But B, like when it comes to team member things, it's like I've seen him hire and fire like tens of people on a daily basis, even 100 at once, with like acquire a company of like almost 100 people, and then you have to fire some of them. It's like lots of big decisions that need to get made. It's like when I have to make a tiny decision, it like really puts it into perspective. So I would say like a huge piece of the mild success that we've seen a little bit of has been just like getting around people that are way better and cooler at business and that are just cool to be around. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Overall quality Thursday. Right now it's 9:47, and I'm just gonna finish up my notes for tomorrow that need to get knocked down first thing in the morning, and then yeah, we'll attack it. But anyway, April 23rd, pretty cool day.